Hello seniors, and welcome to my channel Retirees Nigeria. Many of us spend years in our working years dreaming of when retirement will eventually come so that we can have our lives back to simply enjoy the freedom to relax and take it easy for a change. We tend to often overlook the psychological impact of retiring from work. So how do you eliminate loneliness and boredom in your retirement years? It actually requires effort on the part of every retiree. Yes, you need to plan it the same way you planned your life, the same way you planned your work life, the same way you planned raising your family, the same way you planned your children going back to school and all that. Your life in retirement needs to be planned, otherwise boredom will set in. Because I remember asking a number of seniors who were in their pre-retirement stages of their lives what their plans were upon retirement. Many people seem to think of only the financial aspect of planning. Outside the financial aspect, there's the psychological aspect of a retirement. When I asked them these questions, the common answer that I got from them was that they want to rest. I just want to rest. I want to go to sleep and wake up when I like, when my body feels rested, which is good actually. There's nothing wrong with that. But for how long are you going to go to sleep and wake up when your body feels rested? Because the problem here is that if sleeping is your only retirement plan, I tell you 3 to 6 months into retirement, boredom begin to set in. You may be with people in your home, but you are bored. And being bored is not the right way to spend your retirement years. As we are aware, boredom can lead to depression. And we all know that life comes in stages. The different stages come with challenges and their own opportunities. We planned and made preparation for different stages of our lives. We planned for our school life. We planned for our job life. We planned for our marriage life. We planned for our children's birth and so on. So how do you find a meaning for your life that will replace your work life now that you are disengaged and you have your time all to yourself? So in this video, we are going to look at the options that you have to prevent or eliminate loneliness in retirement. One way is to engage in a course. Engaging in a course. And this new course is your new purpose. And this new purpose could be any course that can help you to maintain your vitality. You could volunteer for a worthy cause. You could volunteer at your religious place. You could volunteer at an NGO that is around you when they require extra experienced hands to help out. And it is up to you to decide whether you want to pursue it part-time or full-time, or whether you want to take on more than one engagement. You could volunteer in 1 or 2 places, or even more at the same time. It is also your decision to decide how many hours you want to spend on such course daily or on a weekly basis. And then you need to pick up your hobbies too. Many of us, when we started raising families, most of the hobbies, most of those things we enjoy doing, we had to drop them for lack of time. And everyone has something in their lives that they do that gives them joy. Everyone. What are yours? What are your hobbies? What are the activities that got you excited in your younger days, but you had to give up for work and to raise a family? Let us look at a list of what to do in retirement as a hobby. And this list might joggle your memory. Yes, and you can actually write them down if you please and take a look at them later. The ones that you think you can engage in that will take up your time and will give you joy and fulfillment. If you are an indoor person, because we are putting these hobbies now into 2 categories, the indoor kind of hobbies and then the outdoor. So if you are an indoor person, you may want to pick a hobby from the categories that are placed under indoor. So if you're an indoor kind of person, then you will consider these that I'm about to mention. Number one is the playing of musical instruments like the drum, the piano, or the guitar. You could consider taking as a hobby the repair of home appliances. You could consider interior decoration, playing table tennis, playing snooker, cooking, reading as a hobby. Other hobbies you can enjoy at home include writing, playing games, simple games like chess, Monopoly, Scrabble, draft, video games, Ludo, and cards. You could go into design of aquarium to keep you busy if it's something that you love. You could go into volunteering, as I mentioned earlier. You could grow a garden if you have space in your house, if you have your home to yourself and you have a backyard. You could plant your favorite vegetables and herbs and tend to them to keep you engaged, keep your mind engaged. Then if on the other hand you are an outdoor person, then you could consider these hobbies I'm about to mention. You could consider outdoor, that's gardening outdoor. You could consider going into photography. You could consider fish farming, having a fish farm at the back of your house. You could also consider playing lawn tennis in your backyard, or even joining a club where you go and play these games. You could think of golfing. If you love to travel, then you should consider you could travel locally or internationally, depending on your how much money you can spend. You could consider beekeeping as a hobby. Snail farming is another hobby that could keep you busy. You could consider carpentry, bowling, or even learning a new language like Russian, Spanish, French, or Portuguese. These hobbies will keep your mind and body active. Learning a new language actually is especially good for your brain. You could even consider turning one of these hobbies or interests into a side hustle as you begin to enjoy it. And starting now, if you are yet to retire, it's a good time to start it. But if you're already retired, then you just get right into it. So still on emotional needs, you should consider expanding your circle of friends that dried up probably as a result of lack of time. Surround yourself with people of like minds. If you are an outdoor kind of person, a phone call or two weekly to your loved ones, and even virtual meetings with friends is capable of cheering you up. Yes, if you belong to a club, start to attend meetings more often and try to make new friends. One way of making new friends actually is to participate in the games that you see people that you like to make friends with participating. Then you can also attend religious meetings for your age group. That also helps. Ensure that whatever it is you do, that it is something that you love, because retirement is a time that you could spend for yourself now and not for others. Though that's not to say that you are going to be completely selfish, but this time around, you should attend to yourself more often than not. Having fun is the essence of this stage of your life. If you are not good with social media technology, get to understand a little of it. This is the way many people keep in touch these days. They have WhatsApp groups, they meet online. There's Google Meet, and there are so many other platforms that people meet, Facebook, and the rest. So in the comfort of your house, you could reach out to many people, hold meetings, and even hold parties. Yes, you could hold parties. A dear friend of mine living in Nigeria celebrated her birthday with her kids who were living outside of the country using one of these many online applications. And during the party, they were seeing themselves real time. And from across, the world, they were clicking glasses, drinking wine. The children sang birthday wishes, to her. And she was very happy at the end of it all, even though she couldn't see them physically. So that is the power of technology. Get to learn some of the basics of technology so that you can, participate in reaching out to people that you do not see often. Another area we want to talk about that will eliminate loneliness and boredom is companionship. As we grow older, it is advisable that we do not live alone. Start considering who and who will live with you. Because with time, your children may all leave home to begin their own life journey. If you have relations or domestic staff living with you, then that is fine. Otherwise, then you may consider who you will bring in to live with you, at this stage of your life. You have somebody that you talk to, once in a while. It tends to help with eliminating loneliness and boredom. If you are somebody that loves pets, you could keep dogs or any other pet of your choice. They make good company too. Okay, so that's just what we have just talked about in this video. So this is it for the video today about preparing for your emotional needs in your retirement. Kindly drop your comments in the comment section if you have any thoughts on what we just talked about. In one of our videos, we talked about preparing for our financial needs in retirement so that financial issues do not creep in on us and overwhelm us. We need to be prepared to transit seamlessly the best way that we can. It is my sincere wish that you have a fun-filled and restful retirement years. See you in one of our videos, any of our videos that will drop. And if you click the like button, we'll be most grateful. And subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so that when any new video is dropped, you will automatically be notified. See you in our next video. Bye.